rights. And they, as the sovereigns, would hand those rights out to people. How we would live, how we would tax, who we would marry, whether we would live or die, was determined by them. And this revolutionary concept that God gave us each those rights, endowed us with those rights, shook them to their very core, and they laughed. They said, who are these brash Americans to think that they could possibly govern themselves? They could never survive. Well, they were wrong. Because those great words launched the freest, most prosperous nation in the world, and more freedom and more prosperity rolled across this nation from sea to shining sea like a thunderstorm across the prairie, elevating America to the most freest and prosperous nation the world has ever seen. They were wrong, and we're going to keep them wrong. You know, but the battle has never ended. I'd like to roll a few years forward to the year 1814. And I'd like you to join me in using your imaginations. We printed them just for today. Agenda 21 is being funded right now from your electrical bills, from your utility bills, under a cap-and-trade program that is occurring right here in the state of New York, that has pumped almost $1 billion into funding the agenda of back to supporting the agenda of the radicals behind this initiative. You have an opportunity here today to begin to roll back this secret assault. We did it in New Jersey. We convinced Governor Christie to put an end to this program. The Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative Cap-and-Trade Energy Program is a total reiteration of what we stopped on the national level only a couple of years ago. And I believe it was cap-and-trade that initiated the Tea Party movement. There are several assaults. They want to take over our electricity and energy production through cap-and-trade. They want to control our health care. They want to take over and destroy Wall Street. You see that right now. We're at a point in our history, folks, where it's up to us whether or not we're going to fight back. And when you leave here today to take action and put an end to these initiatives before they continue. We have a lot of work ahead. It is not going to be easy. Neither was the Battle of Fort McHenry. Neither was the American Revolution. No one ever said it would be easy. Folks, when I opened up today, and I'm urging you to please join us in this activity to stop this before it's too late. But I opened up my presentation today with those opening words of the Declaration of Independence and how many believe to be the most important in the English language. I happen to believe it's the closing sentence of that great document that was the most important in the English language because, you know, Jefferson was a brilliant philosopher, political strategist, but he was also a great salesman. He knew that to make that American dream a reality, he had to convince 56 men to step up to a table, take a quill pen, and put it to a paper that was treason. And the penalty for them signing that document was to have their wives and children made slaves, to have their estates confiscated, and then to be drawn and quartered until almost dead and then hung. Pretty brutal for signing that paper. So Jefferson had to lay out this big agenda. We hold these truths to be self-evident that appeal to all men. But he had to bring it down to those 56 people who would put their pen to paper. And he did it with the closing sentences of that great document. And I believe it's the sentence that sealed the fate of liberty in America. And it goes like this. With a profound reliance on divine providence, we pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Thank you, folks. Thank you for having me.
Lonegan, thank you. That was awesome. You folks are getting spoiled today.